What is up, guys? Adrian here from Losh TV, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back at Universal Studios Florida, and I'm going to be giving you an update on all things Halloween Horror Nights, as more props have shown up, and we have a facade for the Tribute Store. So it is going to be a very fun day filled with a whole lot of spooky things. So, with all that being said, let's get into the park and let's have some fun. Now, as of yet, we do not have a medallion for Horror Nights, but very soon, these gates will be adorned with so many amazing spooky things, and I'm so excited for all of it. Now, what we thought was going to be the giant neon sign that said Halloween Horror Nights seems to, at the moment, just be 3 speakers. Now, this is going to be obviously to send audio out this way in order to get everyone ready for all the scary happenings that are be right here from Oddfellow. So, very cool. So we have just entered the park, and over here we are in Oddfellow ScareZone. There isn't really anything new here, but off this way we do have a few new things to check out. And it all starts right here where we have some crates and suitcases that have been laid out. And then up here, some more cases have been placed, and it's nice because now it's covering the foot pedals, so you can't really see the foot pedals from here. But also, there's a tarp right there. Makes me wonder if there's going to be sacrifices here or not. Also, not sure how well you guys can see it, but back here along the wall, there's a bunch of different trinkets and things. Looks really nice. Now we'll come this way more. We have a couple more barrels and crates. And then here's a full-on look of the zone altogether. So it's going to be starting over there, and it's going to be working its way all the way here and throughout the entire streets of, I would call this Production Central still, the only piece of Production Central that is left. Now, instead of going up and through Dark Zodiac, I'm actually going to go back through this way and go to New York because, well, I want to show you that Tribute Store facade because ever since I saw the picture of it, it has been blowing my mind. So let's go. So we just came from over there. We were on the opposite side of the Hello Kitty store. We're over here next to Despicable Me, and now we have our first portal that we're encountering. So this is going to be a house entrance for one of the soundstage houses. Of course, we don't know what it is yet. There's nothing here, but very nice to see it, and I can't wait to witness all the horrors that will be within all of these houses. So that's one of the 10 house portals that you're going to encounter here. Now there's 10 because we have 10 houses, but I'm excited to show you where all the house entrances are going to be, more or less. Now, like I said, we don't know where the houses are located at the moment, but we'll see. So right now we're coming up on the Music Plaza stage, and there is another one right here. And it's honestly, if this is where they're gonna put it, it's a lot further back than what it typically is. So usually this house portal would be up here, but it seems as if they might want to be opening up the street a lot more so that people can go into these food booths and not have an issue. And this also makes me think that those games might not be coming back here this year. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But like I was saying, here is another one of those house portals. And now we're going to keep going into New York to see the other ones. And also, before we go over there, nothing here yet in terms of menus. I've been looking around, haven't seen anything yet. And now right here next to Race to New York starring Jay Fallon, we have another one of these house portals. And then if we keep going down here to the New York Library, we have 2 more down here, one there, and one there. So, very nice to see. But, the main reason I came this way, look at that facade. Let's get closer to it so we can see everything that's in those windows. It's very detailed, and I love that. Now, right here on the side, we have a sign for Music Fest 69, and then if we go all the way across, there's quite a few Easter eggs. So, let's talk about them a little bit. They have a Horror Nights board game, which is actually pretty cool. I mean, I hope they do something like this. Like, I like that. Oh, one of the books from Case Files is right there. That's really cool. Oh my god, this is great. Asylum in Wonderland. Oh my gosh. The In-Between. Oh my, there's so much stuff in here. That's so cool. We're gonna keep coming down. I love to see it. Tribute Comics probably sold in here. So very soon we'll be able to come in. There's a sign here. It says, "Sorry you missed us. We're closed. We'll open again soon. We promise." Now let's go to this window over here. We have some of the Halloween masks. Little Frankenstein. the old Tribute Store facade, which honestly, I hope they sell something like this someday soon because it would make sense. And then over here we have the Hollow Hill Cemetery. Oh, it's great. Please sell the Curator. Oh, the shirt. Shirt's perfect. Oh, but it's sold out. Pain. This is really nice. I like that a lot. And now just looking at the storefront in general is pretty awesome. You also have the McPherson Collectibles Cards and Comics logo right there, which is really cool. This is chock full of Easter eggs, and this is just the outside. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like on the inside. This is going to be mind-blowing. Now, as we go away from the Tribute Store and start to look at Vamp 69 altogether, there's something afoot. No, but of course, these tarps are covering bodies, and honestly, this stage gets better and better every time I see it. They also added a central microphone with a flower on it. Very nice. Very scenic. Now we're going to keep coming down here. They've also removed like the giant tarp that was around this and added the same type of design that's on the stage. So it's going to look very cohesive together. Very exciting. And now before continuing down the streets here in New York, I want to go and look at the food booths because a thing or two have changed over here since the last time that we come out to the park. They've added like little details. Of course the Fedra signs were here, but they've added little details to the Fedra themed Last of Us food booths since the last time that I was here. And now over here, they've also added a sign to Surfer Boy Pizza. And honestly, it looks so nice all together. Like, it looks just like the restaurant front from the show. So it's pretty great. I can't wait to see what they're gonna have here. So very solid. And then the Yeti booth is also just here. No extra signage. You can kind of just tell exactly what it is. So very nice. Very cool, very cohesive. So now we're actually going to go back into New York and check out the rest of Vamp 69. And since the last time we've been here, they've added a sign here that says Music Fest or Bust onto the bus. Kind of nice. I like that. It's a nice little added detail to the zone. Very nice. Very solid altogether. And now this zone itself hasn't changed much since the last time that we've come out. Of course, that is because the event starts next week with previews probably on Tuesday or Wednesday. I mean, we're pretty much seeing everything ready to go. And I'm excited for it. I'm going to go look at the cars again because I saw that one of them had a little decal added to it. So let's go check it out. Then of course here we have the two love bugs, but if we come over here, we see that they've added blood slayers to this. And it's funny because I'm guessing that's like a vampire crew because right here it looks like they're drinking some kind of tomato soup, but it could also just be blood. They've also added a little bit of things inside of the cars too. So you have a bunch of bottles, trash, more bottles, more trash. And then they've also added stuff here. Very cool, man. Oh, and it looks like there's a body right there. Like I said, they may be adding bodies to this. And then back here we have, oh, it looks like one of the comics that they're going to be getting in the store. Well, obviously not, but pretty cool. I like these little comics, they're great. And then keep going through, there's more of those cans. Nothing else really though. Very nice. Then on the opposite side of this car, there's actually some like stands, or we can call them like benches, but they're not really benches. Right here. Kind of cool. I love the aesthetic of Vamp 69. I think it's going to be perfect. Oh, there's also a nice little sticker down here too. It's a bumper sticker. And of course, seeing those makes you wonder where exactly in the scare zone they're going to be laid out. But more or less, I'm guessing they'll just be parked along the entire street. So if we take a look down, there'll probably be like one here, one there, kind of scattered. Kind of excited to see how this zone is going to look when it's all said and done, for sure. So can't wait. We're now walking towards San Francisco, and which we have another house portal. So I'll show you where that is right now. And here it is, right next to Fast and Furious Supercharged. We have another one of the house portals. So of course it's going to be very similar to last year. We're going to enter straight this way and go into the Fast and Furious queue for the house. So that's awesome. But now we gotta go into Shipyard 32 after passing the Chucky Killer Treats, which I think is honestly such a cool, like, little themed booth. So Shouts out to you, Chucky. You're gonna have a fun year this year. But off to Shipyard we go. Now over here in Shipyard there isn't much, but we do have a tarp, maybe a body's down there, and well, there's a lot of details. It's all the little details here. Like Oddfellow's logo is literally all over the place. Got him right here. I see him over there on that blue box. Gonna go up to it so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's right here as well. He's everywhere. And I guess hashtag HHN Crane. But this looks really nice all together. Like, it's a great zone so far. And I know a lot of people that I've talked to are really excited for this zone altogether. And it seems like it might just be a perfect place to come and people watch, if I'm being honest. Right here it says, do not open, live specimen. Oh, there might be a creature in here. I doubt it, but there might be. And then there's another crate down here that is all locked up, do not open it. And then across from the crate we have Oddfellow trademark, trading and imports. So, very nice. I wonder if this is going to be open the same way that it was open for Sweet's Revenge. Then here we have another do not open live specimen box. Oh, and on top it says live animals. It's kind of funny. So yeah, very nice. Cannot wait to see what this zone's going to look like. I can't wait to see what some of the actors are going to look like. It's going to be very cool. Now I'll start walking over to the Peacock bar and check out what's going on over here. And here's the entrance to the Peacock bar, but there's a very peculiar setup here, and it looks like it's for a step and repeat or maybe even another bar. This might be a bar or a food stand, but who knows? We'll find out that with time. But let's go into here as they've added some more things. Of course, these lights have been down here for a little while now, but they've added these lights here, those lights over there. Let's keep going forward now to see what else is going on back here. Hope you guys are having a good day too. Feel like you guys need to hear some positive reinforcement today maybe. But, oh man. Okay, so I'm not gonna break the rules here, but there is a barricade here, so I'm not going to cross this barricade. So there's lighting, there's a bunch of tables, and a little screen over here. So very nice so far. And it seems as if it's going to be a great setup for the Peacock Horror Bar. This is the most theming I've seen for a bar here from Horror Nights in probably ever. So I'm excited to see what it's gonna look like. Can't wait. Now, let's keep going up. We gotta go over into Diagon Alley. And now that we're in Diagon Alley, I can officially say that now that it's been announced, Death Eaters are for sure coming. Meaning that this stage was for the Death Eaters all along. And I can't wait. I'm excited. It's a nice little addition to Horror Nights. And it sucks because now we've lost one of our locations that we can go to relax during Horror Nights. But, I mean, it's still like really cool to experience some horror in this section of the park that's usually nothing. So, good job, Universal. And now we're going to go over to the back area towards Men in Black and go look at the health portals that are back there. Plus, take one more look at Nightmare Fuel, because why not? Alright guys, so here is the Nightmare Fuel show. Of course, there's no show times yet. Hopefully we'll find them out soon. But a nice little addition here. This is themed. This is never themed. So it's kind of cool to have this themed for once. Has the Never Go Alone logo here. Boom, and then it says Never Go Alone along the front. Very nice. And I just noticed with this booth here that there's nothing over here. And this typically we have one of our bars. So I wonder if there's nothing coming here, which honestly might be a blessing in disguise because we're gonna have a whole lot of space. Like a whole lot of space comparative to what we've had in the past. Because this would always be super congested because there was a line there for those bars and then there was a line to get into the show. Now with there just being a line for the show, could be very nice, but we'll see how it plays out. Or if anything shows up there too, so. And now as we get closer to Men in Black, there's another house entrance portal right here. Now of course, this is probably gonna be similar to Bugs because right now there's no house location in the Men in Black queue, so be prepared for another long walk. But this is the other location, and then right over here, the Men in Black sign is still getting worked on, so. Like I said, it might be done by Horror Nights, might not be done by Horror Nights, but I guess we'll find out Right now it's completely covered in tarp, so we'll see. So starting my walk towards the portal that's over here for this front tent, and then something caught my eye that's different and something they've never done before. I'll show you. This cold drinks booth is now decorated with Halloween stuff. And honestly, it's very different. They have, it looks like a cat, a pumpkin, and a bat with different Coca-Cola logos. And it's here, there, and it's also over there at the little Coca-Cola portal. Like the refresh station, the old Saurus. So I mean, it's really nice, it's different. I mean, it's cool to add a little bit of theming to this not so much themed area. And I like it. So, very solid. And here's a closer look at those designs. Kind of gives me like Cabana Bay vibes. It's very nice. But, similar to over there, there's no bars here yet. So I wonder if they just haven't put the bars themselves out, or if they're just not putting them out at all. And now we're going to come over here to that house portal that I was telling you about. And it's right there. There's the entrance portal to one of these sprung tent houses. So yeah. This is the only portal, realistically, that hasn't changed since I started coming to the event. So, well, one of them. The sound stages haven't changed either, but there's that. And then over here, this seems like it's just going to be the exit for the houses. And they're just going to have like a giant exit sign here, or a do not enter sign. So yeah, it's cool. We'll see what happens. It could be themed, it could just be random. I've now walked through Springfield. Of course, nothing there. So we're going to have a roaming horde. But a very sad thing to see. A very sad thing to see. I'll show you right now. Over here, they have taken the walls down for DreamWorks. I'm guessing this area is what we're calling it right now. But the former Kid Zone, and no more Woody. Woody's gone. At least we still have the Kid Zone Pizza Company for now. And I'm banking on the fact that we're going to have pizza fries here. I mean, why wouldn't we? Pizza fries are always coming back. So, yeah. It's nice. It feels weird, but also aesthetically pleasing with the trees there. And I'm guessing they're putting another planter right over here as well, and that's why they're closing the sections off. So, we'll find out though very soon. Now we have to go to ET to go look at our next house entrance portal. And here it is. We have our other house portal. But here's my big question mark for this whole thing. Last year we entered and exited through this little section. However, now I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. I don't think we're going to go through the gift shop. That wouldn't make sense. So are we going to go just enter here, and then I feel like we would exit over here? That might make the most sense. Now I know it's backstage stuff, but they can line it up for us to exit over here or exit through the ET, like actual ride attraction, not the ride path, but like the exit for the attraction. So I mean, I'm not sure. We'll find out this one, but right now, I don't know. And now after leaving Kid Zone, we are now here. And now here there's typically always a food booth, but there isn't one this year. And that's because, well, we walked past them earlier. They're right there in front of animal actors. So nice to see that there's a little bit of space here. Also, like they've added the directories here. So very soon we should start to see these get filled in. It'll probably be within the next few days, actually. Who knows? It'll probably be tomorrow with my luck. But now we're going to go in through Jungle of Doom and see if we see anything new here. Also, the funniest thing that a lot of people have been pointing out is there are some like newly themed trash cans, which is weird, but like these trash cans are literally just here, and it's like not the trash cans that we always have. So that's random, but it's true. Here you go. Let's go into Jungle of Doom, see what's going on. Now, I don't expect much to be different here because a lot of it is very similar to what it was last time. But, oh, I don't think that's supposed to be on. So it looks like there's a fog machine that's on right now. That shouldn't be on. Right here, and there's like smoke coming out of the airplane. At first I thought someone was smoking. I don't think this is supposed to be on, but I mean, here's some Horror Nights fog for you, I guess. Someone turned it on by accident. Looks cool. Alright, it's nice to see. And well, as it's weird that the fog machine's on, but I mean, maybe they forgot to unplug it last night during rehearsals, but it's cool to see that. I mean, shout out fog. But now we're going to be going through the rest of the zone. I don't really see anything else except for more of those themed trash cans. Now I wonder if they were just changing out those trash cans in all of these like locations, because I doubt these are just for Horror Nights. But all in all, very solid. Cannot wait. It was nice to finally get a smell of the fog. Actually, let's go get a whiff of the fog. And now as we leave Jungle of Doom, we start to go towards another directory guide that's going to be here, and that's going to tell you where the houses are and things like that. But that's not where we're here. We're going to cross over and go into Hollywood and go look at Dark Zodiac, because just from the looks of it, it seems as if they've added a few little details here. But now before we enter Dark Zodiac itself, over here next to the horror makeup show, there's also a nice little detail that has been recently added. Now it's in the windows, so let's take a peek. So right here we have Revenge of the Dead Coconut Club in 3D. I find it funny that we just dropped a video about like 3D houses yesterday, and then, well, today, but yesterday. And today we have all this. I like that stir right there. I love the glasses. And it's going to be Revenge of the Red Planet in 3D. Funny because they were making this movie in the All Hallows Eve boutique before it got taken over by Oddfellow. So nice little touch. And I love that. I'm pretty sure if I wear some 3D glasses, that's gonna look really cool. So yeah, looks nice. Now let's go into Dark Zodiac. Okay, something added to the stage right here. Oh, looks like we're gonna have some kind of water effect, because there's a pump here, or it's fog, pump here, and a tarp. Maybe this is a body because it's covered. I'm not sure, but very nice. And then across the way here, we have some barrels. Now we have seen these barrels in the past. They've been repainted, rethemed, and reused so many times, but this is so that they can put a fog machine into it and pump fog out of them, and it actually looks really nice when it's all said and done. See, they have them over here as well, and another one down there, making me think there's going to be a giant set piece right over here or in the center. And now, before I continue down the street, I need to say that a Tribute Store, well, we can tell it's going away as the dino is gone. No more dino. And this gets more and more tempting every time I walk past it. Especially seeing the facade earlier makes me want to go and be in that store, but I'm not doing it. I can't. But let's take peeks around the entire zone here, as there's the other barrel that I was talking about. Well, bundle of barrels. And it's very solid. Another thing that I was saying, just nothing but fog that will be pumping up out of these. So it's gonna look cool when it's said and done. And then we're gonna cross the street here and go to the other stage. And on this other stage, we have the scales, and this is covered, so I don't know. Maybe they covered it for the blood that's on here, or there's something underneath that tarp too. Not sure. Altogether, I'm excited to see these fire things possibly go off. I'm excited to see this whole zone come together. It's come a long way from what we've seen it, so it's exciting. Very exciting. Now I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Like I said before, this is my final Horror Nights construction update on the season, because, well, the event starts right there. It starts literally next Friday, and I'm beyond excited. I can't wait to see all the horrors, all the fear. Can't wait to meet Oddfellow. Can't wait to go through all the houses. But stay tuned, because we have another in-park video that we'll be releasing. It's going to be coming out next Thursday, and it's the last video of the month. So this has been a really fun month too. I have to add that. I've enjoyed this so much. Like, just coming out and filming videos every single day has been the icing on the cake. So with all that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you're most excited to see this year at Horror Nights. Subscribe if you guys already haven't done so. And stay excellent, my dudes.